in the background, all the community members come in. Shout out to everybody. What's up?
Shout out. Jatin, welcome back to the show, brother.
Hey, sup, James, sup, Chase. Again, always happy to back. We are the band boys.
We're the bad boys. So
The band's
someone
back
said it-
together.
Yes.
I think I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Lou. Was it Lou that was like that looks like a boy band? But I'll take it, I'll take it. Who are we, guys? Westlife? Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, we could be that. We look like the Bollywood brothers with Jatin kind of leading the show.
Yeah. What's a good Bollywood band, Jatin?
Band. I mean, band. I guess I am not aware of any like good popular bands in the Bollywood. I mean, there are like a lot of singers and duos, but not a band. Like most of them are like the singers and like or duos at max.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, then we'll stick to Westlife. Bad example. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah,
Move on.
we are three. We can be the three Spider-Man.
Yeah, Mickey Spider-Man. I'm loving that merch, bro. Shout out to Altan Balut. Altan is watching us. Where are you from, Altan? Let us know. Amit Bosu, welcome to you, bro.
Little heart.
Chase, so what we're going to do now is, guys, we're going to introduce something new. Each week, we are going to select the best posts of the week that you guys have made, whether it's on X, something in Discord, elsewhere that we find, maybe on Reddit. We will feature the best posts. This week, we've selected directly from X, and we have a whole bunch of you that have been spreading the super love. Chase, who was the first one?
Yeah, so the first one is going to be Lord Adali Wolf 1. GM guys, just remember the Supra is cooking. Try and be there early now, not when the food is finished. We hear about this a lot. Be patient. We are very, very much too early. We still are. I mean, went mainnet 7 months ago, less than 7 months ago at this point. So we're still in our infancy, but shipping consistently. And I'm excited. I work for Supra, so I know kind of a little bit more of what's going on in the background, and I can't be more excited about what's to come. I also do want to mention that if y'all do see posts like this, I can't see everything. Obviously, we can't see all the best community-made posts, the best generated content from the community ourselves, but feel free to shoot it to me. Send it to me on Discord. I'll make it a side quest so we can get some love. I want to be able to throw flowers to these people that make these posts every day. So please, if you do see something that you think needs a little bit more love, if you would like me to make it a side quest so that we can show them community love as a whole, please let me know. But this is going to be something that we do want to keep ongoing every week and just show more love to the community on the sub.
Good idea, man. Alton says he's from Germany. What's up? Guten Tag. That's the only German I know, brother. But welcome, man. The real Hoga, sub to you, Jahid Astarai from Bangladesh.
We're all over the world, baby. The sup is worldwide. The sup is worldwide.
Worldwide.
We are global.
Baby. Captain Hero, sups, chefing, yeah, baby. And Jahid, hi, brother. So the next one was from Sadiq SKD. I don't know if that stands for Skibbity. Skibbity Rares, whatever you're doing with the SKD. Sadiq says, big shout out to you for starting. So big shout out to you, Sadiq. You started a 30-day campaign of posting about Supra. You started with a really cool thread to kick day one off. Really like that, man. So he says Supra isn't just another blockchain. It is high performance layer one infrastructure that's changing how Web3 infrastructure is built. There he goes into why that matters. So yeah, nice one, man. Good luck for the next 29 days, brother.
Yeah, I love that. And the 30-day, I need to do something like that. Maybe it'll be just like a picture of me in different Supra merch for 30 days straight.
That's not a bad idea.
Right. I mean, I've been considering it. I swear to God, I mentioned it the other day.
I just don't know if I can stay consistent every single day. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
I also struggle a lot with the consistency. I mean, Chase has enough merch to go for like a 90-day streak as well. I'm sure of it.
Yes,
I don't think you could make 90. 90 is a big call, Jatin. 90 is
I would have to recycle sizes, right? So I might be in a small hoodie this week, but I'll be in a triple XL the week after. So I can keep you on your toes. But moving on to more kind of community shout outs. Femi Bree, shout out to you, by the way, for the term chat GPT on chain. We absolutely love that. Her tweet is AI powered Explorer. Emma, DeFi Explorer uses Super Labs oracles to predict market moves. Chat GPT on chain. Yes. Yeah. Super smart DeFi world. So thank you for that great little terminology there. If you do see me start using it, please don't come for me for your royalties. This is a free market, and I'm just going to use it as so.
Yeah, nice one. Ferrari light, like what is that? Like a cross between Ferrari and Ferry. Couple more shout outs from the chat here. Marshall, sup, bro? No worries being late. V Lord, what's up? He also sends a shout out to you, Jatin. Captain Hero is in Cologne, Germany as well. Love you guys. Thank you. I love you.
Hey, we love you. Yeah.
Yeah. Chase loves to love. That's all
I do. I ask James what I say before we get off our calls every single week. What do I say to you?
Love you guys.
I don't know what myself, but you both of you are the dynamic duo, the sub duo.
I think it's because of Chase's love. He's like, love you guys.
I usually say, I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye.
No. You should go with the most famous line, like, I love you 3000.
No, I love you infinity, dude.
How can you forget? I mean, clearly the Iron Man.
All right. Got you.
Yeah, here we go.
The Iron Man love. I got you.
Shout
out to our very own Mustafa as well. Mustafa's watching. Let's go.
Yeah, I love Mustafa. Mustafa, hello. If your family is watching, hello to them as well.
Also from my own continent, Nigeria, Lino Exchange. Sup, bro? I've never been to Nigeria. Very close. Been to Angola, so that's a little bit south of where you guys are, but shout out to you guys in Nigeria. Is this the last tweet that we're going to feature from the week? So thanks for all your tweets and posts, guys. Supra Catalyst. A lot of people talking about the Zenez NFT drop or Zenex NFT drop, obviously coming to Crystara. So I just had to give them a shout out. So Super Catalyst says, yo, this is straight. The Zenex crew is about to shake the Supra ecosystem with that anime drip. Limited mint passes. Drop your wallet address, tag your squad, secure your spot, keep those eyes open. The takeover is real. Thank you, Super Catalyst.
And I do want to pop in here a little bit and give a huge shout out to our very own Ox Mickey. You were one of my favorite community members. You've been around a very long time. Yes. I feel like just as long as I've been at Supra. I talk to you on a daily basis. You're not only a great friend of mine, but you're an incredible community member. But a little alpha I want to drop right now. The last couple of days, I've been running some polls in the Discord asking, hey, I'm going to drop a prize. The first prize this week since the Order of Super has happened. I've seen y'all been stacking y'all's zips getting ready for the first drop. So I let y'all decide. Did y'all want hoodies? Did you want a 2025 permissionless care package? NFTs? What did you want? So what did y'all pick? The first round you picked NFTs. We're doing the second round now. It looks like NFTs is going to win again. So what I did, I reached out to Mickey and I secured some whitelist spots for the people that are going to be doing this prize. So there's a little bit of leaked alpha. The first NFT prize is going to be whitelist spots for the Zenex crew, which is Mickey's first NFT project on Supra. Got a lot of hype behind it. So there you go. Get in there, stack those zips, and let's party.
So Zenex is Mickey's project?
That's correct.
Nice, man.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, shout out.
That's
okay.
Maybe I leak. Maybe I wasn't supposed to leak that, Mickey. If I wasn't supposed to leak that, I'm sorry. I love you.
He's been doxxed now, bro. He's been doxxed now.
Yeah, exactly. If I said something too soon, too late now. Might as well just roll with it. But you got our support, and I can't wait to mint. I already asked you for whitelist. You said my wallet's already good to go. I'm excited. I will be minting.
Let's go. Nipun, our producer, does say we not officially endorsing that as Supra, but as people, like me and Chase, we are we love Mickey. That's all we're saying. Okay, so like NFA, that's what I'm saying here.
Do your own research always. This is Web3, but Mickey's great guy. I support Mickey.
Marshall does want to know what is the mint price?
So I don't know if I could tell that yet. He said the conversation that I had with him, he does want to make it affordable for all people that are real Supra supporters. Obviously, the mint supply is going to be relatively low from what I know. So it's not going to be a huge collection, and they are going to be pretty specific on handing out whitelist to people. just because they want to make sure the community is the right community, right? You don't want to make sure you just get a bunch of dumpers immediately upon mint and reveal. So yeah, we I don't want to leak too much information. I might have already leaked too much already, so I'm gonna let him do the rest of that. But you have some whitelist spots coming for the Zenix crew mint. I'll be putting those into the store. And also shout out to Marshall. Anyone not wanting the permissionless care package is nuts. If you know what the merch is going to be at permissionless this year, I tend to agree with you here. This is limited edition merch that will never be made again. It's specific for permissionless 2025, and it's all things we've never done before. Everything that we're making for permissionless is something that we've never done before, in designs that you've never seen, specific for not only the event but the location. And so I'm gonna just a little bit of alpha there as well from the creative side. Shout out to
New
Lou,
York
Ivan,
City, baby.
Lou, everybody on the creative team. Olga, y'all are the best.
New York, I'm walking here.
Yeah, yo.
The city of Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Spider-Man, yeah, exactly. It all wraps up. Sweet. Okay.
Shout out to Tabo Nakana. Tabo is from South Africa. So, my homie, let me know where you are in South Africa, bro. I am in Durban, my man. So, the entire city of Durban, way up the horizon, my friend. So, shout out to you, bro. Rizki Afan Ardiansa from YouTube. One of our few YouTube comments. So shout out to you, Rizki. Sup, you. Okay, so let's just run through. We've also got a whole bunch of ecosystem things to get through. What's going on in the ecosystem? Just run through what's happening there. Obviously, permissionless is in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks from today, permissionless is at its peak. So warm up your keyboards. We have an opportunity for a hackathon. If you are a hacker, you're a developer, you are a vibe coder, then we are going to be announcing tracks this week. We have a $15,000 prize pool for the Supra bounties at permissionless. That is by Cracked Labs. It's in person in Brooklyn, New York, on the 22nd and 23rd of June. So you can already start looking at our docs, solutions, guides. Think about all the problems you can solve and what you can build. Jatin and our DevRels are also going to be there to help you guys out. And it's going to be amazing. So make sure that you book your slots.
Our tracks will be announcing soon. So, I mean, make sure you check them out beforehand. We are still a week away. So you still have time to brainstorm the next $1 billion idea on Supra. once you see our tracks, and they are all like some really real life problem solving tracks. So I don't think I can drop an alpha, else Nolan is gonna drop a hammer on me. But but yeah, I'm super excited on how people are gonna build on the Supra bounty. It's pretty cool.
I love that. Yeah, y'all been working really hard on the hackathon. I can't wait to see what comes out of it. This is going to be an exciting one, I think.
Yeah, man, all hands on hackathon. I mean, we have put in a lot of effort for the permissionless hackathon, and resources, talks, dev toolings, name it, we have it, and now all we need to see is how people are going to innovate, especially the AI agents thing that we are going to demo today. I think this is going to be a really good video for people to check out during the hackathon.
I love it. I love that. We need to make like Jatin. Have y'all seen that GIF? And it's like the building guy like holding the hammer. We need Jatin doing that. Like the building.
I should be, the guy like this, the holding a banner in the middle of the street saying that, build on Supra bounty in permissionless.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. So other ecosystem news, the Solido cash register. The Solido cash register closes in 4 days. So if you haven't yet, make sure to mint cash, provide liquidity, earn Solido points, and climb the leaderboard before the vault closes. Be sure to learn more. You can head to their X right now at Solido Money and learn a little bit more. And again, 4 days left. So if that's your thing, then get it before it's closed.
Oh, we're down to 3 days. Napoon's telling us 3 days. So it's
I'm in. Is it 3 days for y'all? 4 days for me? Either way.
Yeah, probably. It's probably 4 days for you. You're like, wait.
Okay, so if you're America, you got 4 days. Just we'll give it 3 days. 3 days.
3 days. 3 days.
Just get on it today. What are you doing?
Just move, man. Just move. Quick shout out to Tabo again. He's in a province called Limpopo. Like a province in South Africa is the equivalent of a state. So he's in Limpopo, way up north, which borders the Kruger National Park. So maybe I'll come visit you one day, Tabo. Okay, continuing with the ecosystem news, Crystara, we have spoken about them a little bit with the Zenex NFT project, but they're now doing a special 25,000 Supra meme submission contest. You can create funny memes related to NFTs, or it could be your blind box minting addiction. All you got to do is post them into Crystara's Discord meme contest channel. You can find a link to their Discord on their X profile. 5 winners are going to be picked next week. That's obviously Wednesday, the 18th of June. So you've got a week to get memeing, and we will feature the best next week from those memes as well. So check that out.
Love it. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna cook up some memes on an alternate account.
I wonder how many
I'm coming for that, bro.
you have.
Oh, enough to make things happen. Moving on, Pixudi, baby. Pixudi has announced that they are developing a powerful analytics system tailored specifically for the Supra blockchain. Since their launch on Supra, Pixudi has already attracted 300K plus users, and a true testament to the growing strength of the ecosystem. And there are more updates on the system to be released by the team soon, so please keep an eye out. They did actually release a very large update last month on the 7th. So if you haven't played Pixudi since the 7th of last month, you should definitely go in and check it out. I've played it a couple times. I'm setting up a community game night for all of us to play Pixudi together. There will be prizes and rewards involved. More information coming on that soon. We had a team game night about a month ago. That was a blast. We had a great time doing it. So now I want to expand a little bit, bring the community in, get some new users to play, and reward y'all for doing so. So yeah, go check out Pixudi. Everything they're building is incredible. Keep your eyes peeled. We got the community game night coming here soon.
Pixudi for the win. Now for the DeFi degens, Atmos have announced that they are going beyond simple swaps and they're entering the era of gamified DeFi. So if you are a gamer who is into Pixudi, now you can enjoy DeFi as well. Users are going to have profiles. They're going to have player cards, which are going to display everything from your level to your rarest achievement badge for everyone to see. Profiles are going to display users' every stat. That includes their level, their streak, XP, badges, followers, and it's just a new way forward for a more social experience in DeFi. So make sure that you follow your friends or any wallet you want. You just got to head on over to the Atmos Protocol X profile, learn more about it. You'll be able to check your friends' portfolios, track their streaks to see who is making moves. And basically, it's a new era of on-chain bragging rights. So bring it on. Nice one, Atmos Protocol.
Yeah.
So many exciting stuff in the ecosystem.
Right. A lot going on.
I can't
What are
wait
you
for
most
permission
excited
list
for?
to come and people see all the exciting things that we are putting out. I mean, we are putting out so many things. I mean, automation, and now we have our Moonshoot consensus going on open source, and then we are doing some really great number of transactions with Supranova. I mean, so many things happening in the ecosystem.
And now that actually brings me into my next question, my man. We're about to get into the nitty gritty. We're about to, how do you say, build.
Let's
So
go.
what we're going to do here, Jatin, my man, my boy, my dog, my homie.
Yeah, shoot it. I'm ready.
Share your screen with me, right? And let's make an AI agent for us on Supra live. And I can't wait for this, man. I think me and James are both all stoked, and I'm sure people in the crowd are going to be very stoked about this too. I had somebody in the Discord ask me yesterday, like, wait, can I create an AI agent now? And I wanted to be like, hey, wait till tomorrow, but I didn't want to spoil the goods. So I hope that little fellow is watching, because you're about to see it real time, my man.
Okay,
you don't know if he is little, by the way.
He might be a big guy.
He might be a big fella.
I mean, yeah. So we have John in the chat, by the way.
Oh,
Party
John.
time. Yo, John.
K.
John
John
K, what it do,
K.
Hey,
baby?
Hey, our
what's
guy.
up, brother? Party time, my
Hey,
man.
hey, look, I look like Mr. Wilson from that old TV show with Tim Allen.
Looking over the wall.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know, bro.
That is so
We're
funny.
old, man. We're old.
Mr. Wilson,
Uh,
yeah, dude, that's
Ho-
awesome.
home improvement.
Home Improvement, there it is. Yes,
I love that show.
me too.
Okay,
Classic.
Jatin, take it away, brother.
awesome. Let's start with.
Dude,
I
let's
think I'm
build.
gonna share my screen and let people see. Let's start with the classic. I love you, the community 3000. I love you all 3000. And let's show some action on Supra with AI agents. Let me share my screen. Awesome. So, hey everybody, just a recap. I'm Jatin. I'm the DevRel at Supra and part of this amazing developer relations team that we have. And I work with this really cool, two awesome people in the sub that you see every week. Um, Shout out to both of them, the boy band. But yeah, so I am excited to show you that how anyone, I mean, not just you don't need to be a rocket scientist, you don't need to be like a machine learning researcher doing years of PhD to run your first AI agent on Supra MoveVM. You can do it in minutes. If you want, you can start a timer with me when I get started. First of all, not now, let me speak. But yeah, and how can you do it? Let me just show you. So I already have the docs open. In case you don't know, you can just go to docs.supra.com. This is our official documentation. And when you go to docs.supra.com, there is this tab here. You have network, oracles, automation, Supranova, and then you have a tab called AI agents. Once you go to the AI agent tab, you click on this one, and it takes you to a whole guide about running your first AI agent on Supra and how you can do it in minutes. Okay. And particularly AI agents essentially are AI and then agents because they are able to do all kinds of on-chain activities, like maybe creating a totally new wallet on Supra MoveVM and funding it with testnet tokens, and let's just say showing you your balance, and not just that, maybe like fetching your current balance or give you some transaction details of a certain transaction, or maybe if you're a developer you wants to see the resources like deployed on your current block, like your current wallet, right? All these things are manual things. But in this AI agent that we have today, that we are going to be running using Supra's official documentation and VS Code IDE, you will be able to run this agent, which will be able to do all these things by just chatting like how you chat with your girlfriend, right? So okay, I hope my screen is visible. You see the link. If you want, we will drop the link maybe later on in the replies, if that's cool, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So first of all, one thing I think Chase James, I think we have had a lot of chat on like why Supra is the most ideal chain for AI agents, right? And I think there are a lot of answers to that question. But one of the things that I personally have been chatting a lot about is AI agents seems to be more seamless with a more integrated ecosystem where they don't need to go hop on and off with different kind of services. And Supra's integrated layer 1 stack makes it a much more ideal infrastructure for any AI agent to be a part of, right? You don't need to hop back from the chain. In the chain you have everything inside it: oracles, VRF, different VMs for your agent to go fluid like different ecosystems. And you have like your own block level automation. We are working on an AI agent for that as well, a super agent, would you say, a AI agent plus autofy together. So exciting stuff. But enough with the says. Let's actually build and run this AI agent on your system, right? And this is the documentation. You basically only thing that you need is Node.js and NVM npm install. Apart from it, it's all good, it's all right. Just make sure that you have it installed, and if you don't, you can just click here and you can just install it using the documentation. I'm just gonna pull up VS Code, and I have a workspace open here. But yeah, so I hope you can see my VS Code. Yeah, you can see my VS Code. Let's just start terminal like this. Okay, and I'm just going it in a very slow manner, explaining a little things here and there, but we will still be able to run this in minutes. Okay, so I
No, it's
have a
perfect, bro.
workspace.
This is perfect.
Yeah, already have a workspace open here. It's called Supra Move VM. This is my personal workspace where I just do most of my CLI related work. So all we're gonna do is just follow the guide and run your AI agent in minutes. So let's get started. Hit the clock if you have it right now.
Wait.
So
Hold on. Hold on. All right. Whenever you say go, I'm gonna start clock.
let's do it. Let's hit the clock now.
Boom. Let's go, baby. We're on.
Awesome. So the very first step of running your own AI agent on Supra VM is clone this particular repo. After we are done with the whole thing, I'll show you this repo and how special things that we have in this repo for all of you today. By the end, let's just say exclusive on sub, you know. So we will go back to the VS code. We will simply just paste this particular command. What it's doing right now is just cloning our actual Supra Labs Supra Agents Hub repo here. Okay, as you can see, I have created the Supra Agents Hub here. I'll go back to the documentation. The next step to run your agent is navigate into the agent that we are targeting today, which is the Supra on-chain agent, which will run all the desired outcome, like create a new account, fund it, fetch your balance, fetch resources, fetch account transaction history. Be your own guy in the Supra ecosystem. Let's just paste the commands and we click enter. Now, as you can see, we are inside Supra on-chain agent, inside agent subdirectory, and inside the clone repo Supra agents hub. Right? So far, I think you are following me up here. All we need to do is now just install the dependencies. As you can see, it's pretty simple for anybody. There is no heavy coding here. Let's just say npm install. So what it does is it will install all the necessary dependencies needed to run your AI agent. Since most of how like the dependencies are already installed when you fork it, so it's already there up to date, which is good for you. And now the last step to run your AI agent is this step number 4, which is to run your AI agent. We will copy it, we'll go back to the terminal, we will paste npx tsx agent.ts, which is your main agent file. Click enter. And just like that, let it cook. And welcome to the Supra on-chain AI agent, people.
Is that it?
And, yep. And
Oh,
let's even communicate with it.
2 minutes.
Count this time.
2 minutes and 21 seconds is what it took with you explaining it in verbally as well. So realistically, I think you get this at around 1 minute and 30 seconds.
And as you can all see, we have already done the first step in 2 minutes. It also includes connecting to Supra testnet here. Chain ID 6 is the ID of Supra testnet. It already created a new account for you on Supra. This is your account wallet address if you want.
Wow.
And let's just make it official. I think we are still under 5 minutes. But what we will do is we will just like a normal chat buddy or friend. We will just say, please fund my account, requesting funds via faucet, as you can see on my screen, and it's a success. And this is the transaction hash. Now all you can do is your new balance is
damn.
almost 50 super 5 supra. Okay. And if you want to check if this agent is right, or am I just like going all around in the air, all you can do is just take your wallet address, copy it, and verify if Jatin is saying right or Jatin is saying wrong. How will you do it? Just go to our friendly neighborhood Supra scan, okay, and just search for your wallet address. So when you go to Supra testnet, right, let it open. You paste your account address, right, and matched found. So see, I was not lying.
So it's a
And
real
now
wallet,
you all
chat. And there
you
it
have
is,
5
5 Supra.
Supra. That's it.
Wow.
What's the time, Chase?
No, I turned it off after 2 minutes, but I mean, dude, even with that, that's not even a minute more. We were maybe at, if you weren't having to explain this, I think somebody said in the chat, let's say mustache leaks, remove the talks, it's 60 seconds. I think he's probably right there. I think you could probably, like, if you were just streamlining this process with no outer distractions like James or I or the community or you trying to walk people through this, I think you're able to get this done within a minute, maybe a minute and a half max, dude.
That's
Damn.
cool, right? And this is our
That's
AI agent
incredible.
here, like looking or good or colory, and it already gave you 5 Supra, right? You
Yep.
can just
Yep.
request more Supra if you want to build on Supra. So no more thinking about, oh, where is the wallet? Oh, where is the faucet? This is your AI agent. This is
How
your friend
crazy.
for Supra. I mean,
I
and you
mean,
can
think
do
about
anything with this.
how often, Jatin, and this is a perfect question for you. How often do you see people come into our we, and by the way, we have a developer section within our Discord. If you're a developer, if you're interested in developing, learning more about building, please go to our roles section within our Discord, select the developer updates role. You'll be granted the developers role and you'll be opened up into a new section within our Discord. You'll have access to DevRels, you'll have access to Jatin and John and Nolan, and they will help you out with anything. So what I do want to say is, how often do we have people come in and say, like, where's the faucet? How do I get the testnet funds? Like, how crazy is that you just built yourself an agent that that you literally typed in a phrase, fund my wallet, boom. There's your funds. It's right there.
Yeah, and even you can be as casual, Chase. You can see I just wrote, like something like this. Yo, bro, show my account resources, in the most casual way. And the AI agent
Yeah.
is like, okay, here are your account resources. And these are all my account resources, just like this. I don't even need to go to Supra Scan Explorer anymore. AI agent does that for me.
Dude,
Yeah, and
this is
it's
crazy.
it's just like human language, for you are like, you just transferred, let's just say, like 1600 Supra to me. You are like, here is the transaction hash, and I don't even know what is a block explorer, or how to even transaction hash works. So let's just say I copy this transaction hash, and I'll just
Yep.
ask my agent, let's just say you ask your agent about, okay, show me the, I think it was like, show me the transaction. Yeah. Show me the transaction details for, just paste the transaction hash. Okay. Let me clear it. I think this was my bad. Show me the transaction history. That was the right thing.
Res Dog, what's up, brother?
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, when you just ask it for a basic information, it shows you all kind of information here. And not just that, you can basically just show my account resources. You can go with what is my transaction history right now, and it will show you your transaction history. You can just give it any transaction hash. Even if you want Chase's transaction history, you can just take Chase's transaction hash and ask the AI agent to do it for you. And if you just are like confused, you can be like, what's my account address or something like this. And when you are done, you can just say exit, and it just say goodbye to you. And that's it. See
Wow.
how simple it was, and
That's
you can
crazy.
verify it.
So we have some questions coming in. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is super
Yeah.
exciting from people, and I
Send the
mean, it's super
questions,
exciting
people.
for me.
Send the
Yeah, yeah.
questions.
Keep letting the questions come in. But one that just popped up, and it's from Ox Abraxas, and he says, "What jobs can the agents be done?" And I think the questions he's asking, like, what jobs could these agents do? Like, what do you see these being able to do for you that's benefiting the user in the long run?
I think it depends on what kind of future are we talking about. Right now, let's just say you want to see the current pricing and price feed and the current transaction history, and there can be n number of questions. So, for example, you go to, we have this on-chain Supra Oracles agent, right? Where you can just give the price pair like BTC USDT or Supra USDT, right? And it will just fetch you all the existing, Oracle price feed information in a really colorful table like manner, so that anyone can understand, oh, this is the current price, oh, this is the old price. And so this is what an Oracle AI agent can do. We have seen how this AI agent is working right now. And for people who are asking for which AI model am I using, I am from a computer science background. I don't go for shortcuts. This is actually pretty much all coded in TypeScript. I'm not fetching any AI model. Flex. But the
Boom.
thing, the thing is, in future, I think an ideal version of future, all the AI agents will be able to be talk to each other using like a MCP marketplace, you know, where when we could say Supra Oracle's AI agent can talk to Supra VRF AI agent, which can talk to Supra like we move VM AI agent, right? And which can also talk to Supra Automation AI agent. So if I have to be in the best way possible, let's just say a super agent, well, we're like, hey, define a strategy where every time my gambling score goes less than 500 Supra, my account gets top up with 100 more Supra. And every time it goes more than 1000 Supra, my account withdraws the rest of 500 Supra or 400 Supra,
Yeah.
and now the AI agent, the super agent, first of all understands what the person wants, create a strategy on, okay, this is how we will use. How can I do it? By using Supra's existing automation. Then it will create a automation task for you. Let's just say a auto funds manager, right? Where it have auto withdrawal and auto top up. If Chase's account has less than 500 Supra, it will top up with 100 more Supras. If Chase has more than 1000 Supra, right, it will just withdraw 600 Supra to back to Chase's backup wallet or escrow wallet or wherever Chase keeps the rest of the backup account, right? Or could be your second account of Starkey wallet. It could be that as well. And now imagine this agent is doing that for you. In the end, it will just be like, hey, your account registry is done. It's running in the background. And whenever you are curious, you will be like, okay, so what's the status of my current strategy? And they will be like, hey, it's running this, it has already like withdrawal or top up with X amount of Supra.
Yep.
See, this is the vision of a super agent. Agent can currently work with testnet tokens, like manage on the testnet level. If you currently deploy the same thing on mainnet, you can also do like the whole thing on automation, right? I mean, our automation, I think, I don't know people know it, but our automation can actually do it, right? The auto top up and auto withdrawal on mainnet as well. It's one of the use cases. Imagine just adding that to an AI agent. That's why I say super agent. And the fun
Yeah.
part is I'm actually almost close to making it. It's almost done.
I love that. And then, so this is a good question, and we've talked about this before, and we have talked about AI agents. Ox Abrax ask again: can the agent buy tokens? Do I have to type in a contract address? And we've discussed this, but I want you to kind of fill him in a little bit more, because I think this is super super interesting. I will be somebody that will be using an AI agent in this way. So yeah, could you maybe explain that to him a little bit better?
I mean, of course, see, AI agents can basically do everything, right? This AI agent is to communicate with Supra Move chain on testnet, right? You can just replace the RPC from testnet to mainnet, and now it will work on mainnet, right? It's
Yeah.
it's that simple. Just like C control plus F, type the testnet RPC, replace with mainnet RPC. It's like control F, control R, whatever the replace and find and replaces, and it will work with the mainnet version of it. About finding, about able to buy tokens, it's again, it's just another level of AI agent which is already being made right now. It will just work with any on ramp, off chain, off ramp provider API, or it will work with, let's just say, you go to like DexLane or you go to any of these exchanges, buy their API and create an AI agent. So you will be like, let's just say the AI agent name is AI Chase, right? And another AI agent name AI James. So AI James is like a AI which keeps make sure that, and I am a trader, right? So I use AI James to keep track of the market with Supra oracles. So AI James use Supra oracles, keep track of how good the market is. And if he's like, oh, we need to buy more Supra, we need to buy more Supra, AI James goes to AI Chase, like this is the account address, right? Buy more Supra, right? And AI Chase just buy more Supra. And it sounds very hypothetical, but implementing it is as easy as like right now.
Wow.
Also, we got Mustache Leaks said that if you just took away your instructions, he basically reckons that that would have taken 60 seconds. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's right. Like, the way you were just flowing, it would have taken like a minute easy. So, dude, another one that I want to ask you, can this, I mean, I know it's currently on testnet at the moment. Would the AI agent currently be able to send tokens to a Supra NS? Like if we just gave a Supra NS instead of a wallet, would it work?
I mean, see, that's a very interesting question because currently we are associating Supra NS domain with a wallet address, right? That's the ideal. So, I mean, of course, we would be needing to program the AI agent in a way where it use the Supra NS API fetch. I mean, basically everything which a wallet is doing right now, like taking your Supra NS API and Supra NS domain and finding a account behind it, the AI agent needs to just give the same tech and it will do the same for you. So basically, whatever is possible right now in a manual way is also possible on AI agent. Most of it. It just needs the right amount of like tech and it will be able to do it.
So if I gave you a Supra NS now, you wouldn't be able to send me testnet tokens.
I mean, right now I'm not, but if you want me, I can create one in like less than 2-3 days. I just need to understand the right APIs of the Supra NS,
Got
documentation,
you.
and but it's a really good idea.
how about
I should create
how
one.
about the next time? How about the next time we have you on? You say, look what I got," and then we send some people some testnet funds.
Challenge on, brother.
Yeah, exactly. So also a great, and honestly, this might be the greatest question that's come out of this chat so far. Captain Hero, can it also cook my dinner? Any insights here, Jatin?
Um, hmm.
He's thinking about it.
See,
He's thinking
this is the
about it,
He's
people.
trying to find a way for him
It's
to be like, yeah,
possible.
actually, it can.
this
It's
is the
it is
greatest question
possible.
of all time. I mean, think about Arnold in Terminator cooking a breakfast for you.
Yeah, I'm
If that
scared,
can be
bro.
possible, then
Dude,
go ahead, try it. Make sure the
I,
Skynet won't send it to kill you because you
I'm
well,
made it.
scared.
I've mentioned this before. I use Chat GPT for dinner recommendations like 3 days a week, especially for like my kids. If you have children, you know
Three?
that 3 days
Damn.
a week. Well, I cook. We cook 7 days a week in my house. We don't eat out. If we do, it's like a special occasion. So, anyways, I always look for new ideas, and I always am trying to like find things that my kids will eat. And ChatGPT helps me out a lot because my kids, well, obviously, as an adult, your palate usually gets a little bit more elevated. You like to try more different foods, but when you have kids, they like macaroni and cheese, chicken nuggets, French fries, tater tots. It's like
McDonald's.
oh, dude, don't even get me started. But yeah, it's like all
Nipun,
those things.
Nipun gave a really good idea in the chat about AI agent. Hey AI agent, what's my wallet balance and what can I afford for dinner?
it would just send it would just send me like a link to a bunch of ramen noodles. It's like, here you
Yeah.
go, brother. Here
I
you
mean, it
go.
is possible. You just need to fetch the balance, and if it is 100 USDT, then you need to ask any AI model in the agent, like OpenAI, GPT model, to
Yeah,
just see if you can even afford anything in 100 USDT.
yeah.
So
That's
I mean, I
Swiffers
think pretty enough.
Swiffers asks, how will you, Jatin, personally use this technology?
great question.
This is actually a really good question. Like, really good question. I mean, for me, I've always had a gray area towards AI. Because I'm a CS major. I come from computer science. I come from like research, machine learning, and all that area. So for me, when I see AI agents easing up a lot of things, it's good. But nowadays, people use AI agent very extensively. The whole idea of vibe or prompt coding, it's very repulsive to me. The only thing in terms of code I use AI is CSS. That's it. How can I make my web page look better? That's it. So for me, I think I want to see AI agents help me personally by easing up the small things. Like I don't like creating or enhancing or polishing things that I write. I write very messy code. Believe me. So whenever I have to send my code to Nolan or John K, I have to like make sure that I polish it, I make it look like a human made it, not a chimp. So and then I have to ask AI to maybe like clean it up a little for me, please make it look like it is done by a sane human. So I mean, for me, I want AI agent which will just run in a way that ease up my existing manual work. I like
Yep.
programming, I like building stuff, I like suggesting stuff. So after I create a strategy, the AI agent should be able to help me draft the next steps. Because I mean, you both can relate to it, right? In our marketing calls, we think about a lot of things. Oh, we should do that, oh, we should do that. Recently, we did like the gaming stuff with Skinfire, right? So instead of us thinking about how will people join, is this for the face it platform, is this something that will need like payment or money, or StreamYard Pro. Imagine an AI agent. You just tell the AI agent that, hey, we are planning a game with Skinfire, right? A CS:GO, right? A game for people, and the AI agent will be like, oh, that's a cool idea. Here are the next steps. By the way, here are the warnings. People need to buy Stream Pro and make sure that people have it. And what if it already gave all these warnings and info to Chase on the very first day, right? Instead of like how we got it. So imagine that. That's my personal use. Your AI agent just understand me in a way that like ease up my work of like execution. Planning is what humans are capable of. I think AI comes into the play when execution is required. It's like the classic Iron Man thing. Like Iron Man creates the tech, Jarvis just execute it.
Man,
Good
that's
answer.
the I'll tell you the way that I'm immediately going to try to use this, and I'll make this very quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up multiple AI agents with multiple different trading strategies and concepts that I have in my mind, and I'm going to fund them with like $100 each. So let's say I have 4 or 5 different accounts. I have $500 in these AI agents, and I want them to each create a different strategy for me with pros and cons. And when I reach a certain threshold, to pull everything back or to add everything in. And then at the end of the day, I want to let them run for 6 months straight and see if they're profitable or not. And I will keep everybody updated on this because I think it will be profitable. And I think what you're going to see is an infinite money glitch. And I'm not going to tell anybody, but there will be signs when I'm doing
Besides
the
the
sup off
5,000 people watching this right now.
when I start doing the sup on a yacht and I'm cruising the Maldives. Join the train, baby.
Maldives? Who says Maldives?
Is it Maldives? I'm too poor to go. That's why I'm working on my AI agents, dude.
One day Chase will just vanish and people is like, where is Chase, where is Chase? And Chase is
No.
just like
No, no, no,
sleeping
no,
on
no.
his yacht.
I've
The three.
always said, legitimately, this is something I've always said. I was like, if I became super rich overnight, if I won the lottery, if I became a billionaire, I would literally keep my same job. I would do things exactly the same. I would be the same exact guy, but there would be signs. I would come to work and I'm on a yacht. I'm wearing a Gucci bathrobe doing the sup. It's like, what the hell happened to Chase over the last 6 months? I don't know. But let's just say the AI agents have been doing their jobs. Okay.
Yo, what's up? This is Chase coming to you live from the Maldives. I'm coming to you live from the Maldives on my yacht.
I think then you should invite James and do like, in person, like IRL sup. Both of you sitting on a $1 billion yacht saying that Chase made it.
Yeah,
You Chase like
exactly.
all the dollar sign, necklace with a chain and full of gold and diamonds. You know,
Hey,
like I
I would
made
love
it.
it. I would
Shout
love
out
it.
to shout out to Kishore. Kishore is one of our video producers. He's watching as well. So sup, Kishore, my
What it
man,
do,
Kishore
bro?
Singh. John K is clearly enjoying this. Okay, listen here. Okay, I also just got to quickly mention Martin Dude. He said that my yacht sounded Afrikaans. Very good. Are you another? Do we have another South African here? Where are you
I
from,
think
sir?
so.
We need to know. All right, Jatin, it's time for the hot seat, sir. Because
My favorite.
last time you were on, you didn't do the hot seat, so it's time for you to face the hot seat. So I'm going to
Bring
kick
it
off the
on.
first question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. What is your worst crypto horror story? Could be could be one that someone has told you. It doesn't necessarily have to be yours, but if it is yours, that's better. Your
Bonus
worst crypto
points.
horror story, go.
Worst crypto horror story. My worst crypto horror story is me trying to actually figure out which right coin to invest in, and spending a whole week just to realize that I don't want to invest anything on any coin.
Oh
That was like
yo,
way back when I was starting out, and every coin seemed cool. Just when you see the graph, and then you are like, oh no, 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 no.
Do you remember any of the coins that you were considering?
Matic, actually, I was
Okay.
pretty close to that,
yeah,
but
Okay.
yeah.
yeah, because I think the team was also from the same place where I am, my birthplace, Mumbai, and I know the initial team of Matic, like, which is Polygon now. So I think that was like, yeah, this is familiar. And I think at that point also I was considering ETH. I was never considering Bitcoin. If I had, then I would have been on a cruise right now doing this stuff.
Love it.
Don't
Love it,
don't
baby.
don't say that. You'll feed the Bitcoin maxis.
But that is a
uh,
horror story.
But
That was
no,
horror.
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah, yeah. All right. So, question number 2: if crypto crashes tomorrow, finito, no mas. There is no crypto. Bitcoin's illegal. Ethereum's gone. Supra is find nothing. Everything's gone. There is no crypto. What do you do tomorrow as a plan B?
I mean, I am a builder. I'll build new
So you
stuff.
just keep building.
Yeah, I mean, so technology never goes out of the way. That's
That's
like the
right.
holy grail of things. That's what I have learned from, like, Tony Stark, Iron Man. That's what I have learned from Steve Jobs. That's what I have learned from Satya Nadella and everybody, that technology never gets out of the stream. If let's just say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Supra, everything is gone. If blockchain is gone itself, if crypto is gone, I'll build something in AI. If AI is gone, I'll go back to the ways of the stone age, and go to cloud and web 2, and
There
build
you
like
go.
a new, like, I don't know, a new kind of software or something like that. I mean, I don't think I can ever stop myself, because I have seen, like, in university I have seen, like, how up and down things get. And coming from a computer science major, I think that's one thing that I always loved, like building. Even
Yep.
right now on weekends, people's in Spartans, if they are in the chat, they know me by my Twitter. They know I never sleep. They know I'm always building, because I'm tweeting 5 a.m. in the morning that, oh, this automation task worked. you know
Yep.
I'm tweeting on a Sunday afternoon that, oh, this thing worked. So I'll just keep on building the next big best thing. And that's why I don't reply to people who talk about tokens and everything. I reply to people who talk about tech.
Yep. That's
Like,
right. Building. He's a
Builder,
builder. You heard
baby.
it here first. I do want to shout
Um,
out to V Lord. Hold on. He
yeah.
said, "My
I was
worst horror
gonna say
story
the
is
same thing, bro.
buying
You
memes
better
without
not
proper
write people here,
research."
Chase.
And he says, "Now I'm buying Chase Coin with 70,000 Supra."
oh,
I
it's time to
if
launch it.
if that's a real thing, I am not behind Chase Coin. Do not put any money into this. It is not real. Do
Liar.
not buy
No, I'm
Chase
joking.
Coin. It's gonna just skyrocket now because I said that. No, but literally, I have nothing to do with that coin. It is
Okay,
not
there is
me.
no
Shout
such
out to
thing as
you, V Lord. I
chase.
hope you're doing well, brother.
I
Yeah,
just searched. There is no chase coin. Go make it chase. You will be rich.
No, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
all right. So next up, Jatin, what is your favorite DApp in Web3 that you've used the most?
Now that's a hot seat question. I don't know. Like, I am not a big full time DApp user, to be honest. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know if there is a dApp that I use a lot. A lot of people, like, have their own opinion based on what kind of dApp. I mean, in Supra, if you ask me which dApp I visit the most, like, then I think I visit Crystara most of the time. I think that's one dApp that you will always see me in. Like, there you will always see in my 1 weeks of whole history, because of course I have a really good chat with Yong about what we are always talking about, the next big thing that we can build together. And but I'm not a like a DApp user, I guess. I mean, I am not looking forward to like a cool tab that I use every day. That's just a personal opinion. Please don't kill me, people.
Yeah, I feel you there. I also am a daily Crystara user. And I also have to shout out to VLord again. He said, Yo, Chase, bring back blockchain for babies. He said crypto for babies. What he means is blockchain for babies. If you haven't seen Blockchain for Babies, is a show I do with my kids every so often that I just ask them crypto related questions and get their
See,
answers
see what I
that are
mean?
not.
See what I mean earlier about the consistency? This guy thinks he's going to
Yeah.
post 30 days in a row.
Dude, so I have 4 of them that have already been recorded that I haven't posted yet. My kids are out of school for summer now, so they're in our house all day when I'm working. So a lot more hectic these days. It's hard for me to step away, film, and get it posted. But how about this? I'll release one on Friday that I have in the pipeline. I wanted to
Do it.
release them once every week, but I quickly realized that I was running out of ideas quickly. So if you have any suggestions for Blockchain for Babies episodes content, please let me know. But I have 4 that are already been recorded. I just haven't posted them yet. I will post one this week for you. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm glad y'all enjoy it because I didn't think people
Yeah.
were actually going to like it, but it actually is a blast to do. So
No, it really
so
is.
thank you.
It really is, dude. Like, it was quality
It's
content, man.
So, and the thing about it is, it's like I want to make a spin-off on it where it's called Blockchain for Babies still, but I'm just interviewing adults that have no idea what anything about blockchain or blockchain technology is. Like my neighbor John, he's 75 years old. So I want to bring him into my house and be like, hey, this is Blockchain for Babies. Hey, John, tell me a little bit about like blockchain technology and just like see, but still calling it Blockchain for Babies. You know?
Well, Sonny, let me tell
exactly.
you.
Yeah, exactly. So, shout out to Martin, Blockchain for Babies. All right, Blockchain for Babies coming back this Friday.
Coming back,
I'll start
bro.
posting them. I was gonna post them once a month, but now y'all are making me think I'll post them once every 2 weeks. I'll make them
Bring it.
bi-monthly moving forward. How about that?
Bring it, bro.
Okay, love it. Beautiful. Thank you. That means a lot to me. All right, Jatin, next question. Who's one person in crypto you'd love to have dinner with, and what's the first person you've asked them? And I want to step in here and say it can't be me because we've already had dinner together. I think we've had multiple dinners together. So it can't be me. It could be James, but I mean, anyways.
Don't make it me. Don't make it me. I'm boring.
It's a tough question, because I admire a lot of people in crypto. Mostly the people who are like, building amazing stuff. It's a really tough spot for me to put. You put me in a very tough spot. I mean, if I have to have dinner with one person, I mean, I don't know. It's just like it maybe Vitalik to understand if Ethereum ever gonna go down in terms of gas fee, or are they ever gonna kill layer twos. That will be the most ideal world for me when Ethereum finally figures out what they want in their life.
Yo, wow.
Well said.
Roast.
Here's a hot.
I mean, of
hot
course,
take.
Satoshi.
Sound the
The
alarms.
roast
There's
of
a hot
Ethereum.
take.
The roast of Ethereum.
I mean, people are saying Satoshi, but to be honest, I'm not a Bitcoin Bitcoin guy. I meant Vitalik because of my curiosity towards like building next stuff, and I mean, I think that's the blockchain for builders. How the whole thing started, right? Bitcoin was like more of like a financial stuff when it came out, so that's why. I mean, people don't dislike me in chat.
No, fair enough.
Well said. Yeah.
All right. What,
But yeah.
Jatin, what do we need in crypto that we don't have today?
Where should I start?
Oh, here we go.
Let me just
Here we
stretch
go.
let me just stretch myself. First of all, please, good UI UX. I mean, oh God, people say we have good UI UX. You don't have good UI UX. I have done UI UX in college as an internship, and I worked on some really good projects. Believe me, UI UX is not the best right now. Having good websites, having good looking websites is not good UI UX. I mean, why as a Web 2 software developer I have to learn Explorer? Why I have to learn a wallet? Why I have to learn a hard hat? Why I have to learn Foundry, or talk about what is a resource, like what is a CLI? I mean, why? Why can't I have just one really really good, like single platform, learn coding in a single language like Solidity, write it there, click a button, and that's it. My DApp is deployed. I'm very happy with it. I mean, UI UX, especially the UX, I have seen UI now. I think I'm very confident when I say this, like super confident that UI now in 2025 is actually pretty close to being a great UI, in crypto, because people finally figured out how to use Figma, you know and that was not pun intended. But to be very honest with you, UX still needs to be good. I mean, I try new blockchains all the time to see if there is any relevance to creating a blockchain for these people. And one thing is, oh my god, where is your wallet? How can I download your wallet? How can I use your wallet? I won't name a chain. I was exploring a chain and they have their own wallet, right? That's totally cool. How will I download the wallet? It's
Yeah.
nowhere else. You have to go to their docs. There is a very small link that takes you to a GitHub page from where you have to download the zip file, unzip it, and install the wallet. And that's not the end of my suffering. It My suffering started from that point. There is no single one thing I absolutely like admire about Starkey wallet is there is just one button that you click and you get testnet tokens, the faucet. But it is a good UX. That is what I call as a good UX. You have one button, that's it. A button can be understood
Yep.
by anyone, no
Absolutely.
matter who. And those people want me to enter like multiple block explorer ring, RPC link, chain ID just to get token. I mean, why do I need to work this hard to get your token just to build on your chain? It does not make sense in any
Yep.
logical way. So UX, man, UX developer experience, it's okay. Don't make good developer experience for the next 3 years. I'm okay with what I have right now. It's still decent enough. But for users, how will you onboard the 1,000 users? How will you onboard the billion users,
Yep.
right? Fiction has to be
Yeah.
gone.
So I do want to
UX
say, so
anything.
Martin, he did say 15-year front end developer. Truth is being spoken here. And then we did have Amiz Pin said, I agree, thumbs up. So you're getting some love, you're getting some agreements in the chat themselves. So obviously you're onto something here. So let's cook. All right. So here's my favorite question of every single episode, because every single person has a different answer and everybody reacts to this question a little bit differently. Most people fail. So that's what I'm just going to set that up for you now. And the question is, if you had to explain Web3 to your grandma in 10 seconds, and hold on, I do want to say, due to last week kind of throw me a curveball, grandma, grandpa, any elder in your life that wouldn't know too much about blockchain, how would you explain it to them in 10 seconds? And I am going to time you. And if you need a minute or so to think about your response, please let me know. But as soon as you say I'm ready, I'm going to hit go and you explain Web3 to your grandma or elder in 10 seconds or less.
Oh yeah.
I don't need a minute. I actually explained it to
You,
my
you
grandmother.
don't get a
like,
minute.
a
But
few.
you don't
Okay,
get
are
a
we
minute.
ready? Are we ready?
You get 10 seconds.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'll just say it.
Okay,
what I
I'm
said
going to
to
say,
her.
I'm going to give me a thumbs up and I'm going to press start. Boom.
Imagine somebody not peeping in your phone when you are typing something on Google, when you are using an application, for God's sakes.
No, whoa,
Not
whoa, whoa,
anybody.
whoa, whoa. She doesn't know what the hell Web3 is, dude.
That's Web3 where you
No
provide
way.
transparency, your ownership of data. That's Web3.
I think
How else will you explain
Chase
it?
is being harsh. Chase is being harsh.
No way. If I don't even understand
My
that.
grand my
I'm
grandma understood
I'm
everything by
following.
just explaining
I
her
In
mean,
10
about.
seconds? No,
Okay, I
grandmas.
mean,
I mean, look,
no.
you know, we were pushing 10
Absolutely
seconds,
not.
but I mean, grandma uses Google. You know,
Does she?
give the guy a break. Yeah.
Does she?
of course. Yeah, my
Oh, maybe
grandma
my
use
I guess
Chat
I'm a
GPT.
little bit older than you. My grandma does not. How old are you, Jatin, if you don't mind me asking? Oh shit,
24
yeah.
years old.
Okay,
I'm a
I'm
very
30.
young
Yeah,
guy.
I'm 11 years older than you. So mine are a different era of not understanding Google. Okay, because mine do not. No
Okay.
Google is being had on this family trip.
Napoon, can we mute Chase, please? I
Whoa!
want you to finish. I want you to finish what you were saying, sir. So please continue. I was interested.
Okay, so I was explaining my grandma about what exactly is Web3. So instead of explaining her about what is a blockchain, I just simply told her the whole point of this new field of tech, that is giving you your data privacy ownership back, which you don't have right now. You have peeping toms all over, right? And how I explained it to her, by showing her an ad of a fan that she got because we were just discussing it without anybody listening in. There are a lot of peeping toms all over the internet. I just told her that this is the answer to all of our solutions, like the questions about us respecting our privacy, data, and ownership. That's it. That's how I explained everything to her. That's basically is all about, right? Blockchain, transparency, ownership, everything. So that's how what she
Fair
got.
enough. No, look, I appreciate where you went there. I was just, I think Chase really was upset about the time, as we could see
10
by his
seconds.
counting. But
10 seconds.
I just
10
wanted to hear
seconds.
where he went. I
Okay.
enjoyed
All right.
that.
Well, okay. From now on, every episode, you heard it here first. We're giving everybody 2 minutes to explain Web3 to their grandma moving forward, because James wanted to hear the actual answer. It's 10 seconds moving forward, period. 10 seconds.
But what's the? How can you
That's
explain
the
it in
point.
10 seconds?
Look,
That's the point.
that
I mean,
is why
how?
it's the hot seat.
How
That
will
is
you?
why
Hot
it's the hot
seat.
seat. That is why it's the
the way
hot
I
seat.
explained it. The way I explained
Yeah.
it was, imagine not having a bank and you control all of your assets all the time. Period. That was the way I explained Web3.
That's just
but
DeFi.
right.
That's just DeFi.
But yeah,
Not
I mean, that's
Web3.
part of Web3. That's the biggest component of Web3.
Even I was right.
No,
Then I was
yours was a
explaining
minute.
data ownership.
No.
I got it. I
All
got
right,
it.
folks.
Nope.
I
On
got
that
it.
note, everybody, thank you so much
No.
for tuning in. It has been fun.
Justice for Jatin people. Ouch.
Big shout out to Marshall. Marshall says love for Jatin. Ferrari Light. Ferrari, I hope you got your feature. We did feature your tweet, one of your tweets earlier on in the show. Just a reminder to everybody, keep posting about Supra. We are going to feature the best tweets every single week. And I know it shouldn't be tweets, it should be posts, but you know the story. But every time you post about Supra, I'm going to keep an eye on those. The best ones will be featured right here on the show. Next week, we have Clockwise Crypto, by the way, the YouTube channel they're going to be on. So I'm looking forward to that. Jatin, thank you so much, brother.
It's been a blast.
Always happy to be
Always
here.
a blast having you, man. Thank you so much for coming on and taking time out of your day. I know it's late. What time is it for you? It's late.
It's
Oh, it's not too late.
9:39 p.m.
You're up working way later than this
I
all
mean,
the time.
Oh, I sleep 5 a.m. in the morning. Don't worry about it.
Goodness, brother. That's not me. All right, guys. We'll
Yeah,
catch you guys
right.
in the next show. Chase, thank you, bro. It's been fun.
No, thank you. It was.
We've been muted. Peace and love.